Welcome to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. This week, we're making New York strip steaks, and I'm drinking Tahoe Pale Ale by the Brewers Cabinet. Alright, today all you're going to need is some New York strip steaks and some sea salt. It's real easy. Give the steaks a real good coating of salt. Don't be shy with it. You're going to do both sides. And we're going to let the steaks get to room temp. Get our grill going. Have that at about 400. Basically what you're doing is like a dry age, but you're doing it really fast because you're just letting the steaks get to room temperature, and the salt helps keep the moisture in. All right, give them about 45 minutes. They'll be room temp, and we'll put them on the grill.
I heat up, I can't cool down. You got me spinning round and round, round and round.
Welcome back to Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. Got Hawkins Curtis here from Steal It today. He brought us some pale ale. Yes, I told him. From the Brewers Cabinet. Yeah, I mean, we're featuring Brewers Cabinet this week. Their Tahoe beer is fantastic, and they are local. Same with Hawkins here. So Hawkins, tell us about Steal It. What kind of work do you do, bud?
I'm an ornamental steel contractor, and I try to do as much art as I can. I've been in business for about 3 years. About 3 years ago, my son came in while I was rebuilding a transmission in the garage, and he said, "Dad, are you building a robot?" And that night at 3 in the morning, I woke up and said, "Yeah, I am." And I built a robot, and ended up building about 40 more because everybody on Facebook loved them, and we sold them at some craft fairs, and it was neat. The kids love doing it. My kids helped me build this morning just for fun, just for the show, and they love it.
That's awesome, man. That's rad.
And then I got into doing more handrails and stuff like that, and pretty soon I was 100% welding.
That's awesome. So, you say you've been going on for 3 years. I know you guys just did the basement, the old post office downtown. You just did a bunch of metal work for them, right?
Yeah. I've always been Bernie's kind of welder for a while. Some of the stuff in Midtown came before the basement. And then in the basement I did robbery. I did all the windows. I did the window panes. I know a good glass guy. And there's a couple cool tables down there.
Yeah.
Made out of valves and some stuff. And Brianna's got a good vision, so it's been fun to do some artsy stuff with her.
Awesome. Well, where else can they see your work? You said you have some stuff down in Midtown?
Yeah, there's 737 South Virginia is like a little health boutique thing that Bernie set up, and a couple of the pieces from last year's Sculpture Fest are in there, and I did the actual physical sign for those businesses. So it's kind of neat to have kind of an artistic sign next to actual sculptures. I'm trying to break my way into that.
Nice. Yeah, and you mentioned robbery, and we've had a lot of people on here that are big supporters of robbery, and they're also a local company. So catch them at the basement, and then here in a couple weeks we're gonna have Adam Sayre on the show. He's in the basement also with Tahoe Nevada Love. Yeah. So everything ties together. Beards, Beers, and Barbecue, Steal It, robbery, Tahoe Nevada Love. It's all a local deal. Brewers Cabinet beers. So what do you got coming up? I mean, you got anything special going on right now?
I'm trying to. I've had some cool artistic projects lately. I've done a couple little fire pit log pieces that, in my opinion, came out really realistic compared to some of the ones you'll find even on like Google Images. And I'm trying to transfer that all the way into something like Sculpture Fest. I applied for them. I have a concept sketch of a 12-foot tall wine glass that spirals up, and it's all viney and leafy, and it's pretty cool. And hopefully I get in there. I'm not sure if I will or not, but we'll see.
That's rad, man. So we're also working on a deal. He's doing some staircases right now. Tell him about the staircases that we're doing. I mean, because he needs some glass. He's doing these cool glass pieces, and anybody that knows me, I work in glass. So we're taking care of Hawkins on the glass part. But tell me what you're doing with that staircase.
I have, he's a downtown developer, but he's doing his own custom home. We're gonna do some steel stairs, real eccentric design, real modern design, and we're gonna set a 1-inch piece of glass in there. And he has a bunch of historic ashtrays and stuff from some of the old casinos, and so he's into that. So we're gonna maybe do some card designs etched into the glass.
That's awesome.
Or lasered into the glass. I'm not sure which yet. And it's gonna be a really cool portfolio piece.
That's sweet. All right, so you got Facebook page, right, for this business?
Yep.
Great.
Steal It Inc.
Steal It Inc. Okay, so you can either check him out, do a search for Steal It Inc., or you can go to our Facebook page or here on the YouTube page. Just scroll down, check out the links. We'll have him set up, and then don't forget to subscribe to the episodes or to the show, and check out our future episodes. Check out Hawkins if you need any metal work done at all, anything custom artwork, anything like that. Hit him up, let him know. Send him a message on Facebook. He'll get back to you pronto. Thanks for watching, and yeah, let's get these steaks on. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Thanks, brother. All right, so our steaks are room temp. Grills up to 400. Gonna throw them on. We're gonna sear both sides. And then what we'll do is we'll leave them on there for about 15 minutes or so. Should be perfectly medium rare when they're done. Okay, so we first threw these on. They've been on here for about 5 minutes. Just get a nice sear on one side. I'm gonna flip them over. Leave them on for another 5. We'll flip them one more time and leave them on for another 5. Mason Franklin does all the filming and editing for Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. Mike Thomas, he's a good friend of Beards, Beers, and Barbecue. Our guest had a prior obligation today, so he couldn't hang out and eat. Unfortunately, we're having steak. What? So, guys, let's throw down on this, huh? What do you think? And big thanks to Brewers Cabinet and their Pale Ale. Delicious. Thanks, guys.